Welcome back to Colorado and Company, and in case you didn't notice, spring is in the air. It's time to warm up that green thumb, head over to the Denver Botanic Gardens and get some great gardening tips and absolutely see the beautiful plants and flowers you can buy for sale. Erin Bird is here to tell me more about the Botanic Gardens. Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, you too.
So you have a fun event coming up. It's called the Spring Plant Sale. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, this is the largest plant sale that the Gardens does every year. It's today until 6 p.m. and tomorrow 8 to 5 p.m. And you can get plants for any garden, any need, anything from annuals, perennials, to veggies, fruits, herbs, drought-tolerant plants, even aquatics if you want to try some water lilies.
Just in time for Mother's Day, too, which is excellent. What should people know when they're buying their plants this weekend?
The event will be very busy, so definitely plan extra time for parking because you likely will have to park in the neighborhood and walk up. But we do have a free plant valet, so you can leave your plants out front with a volunteer and then go get your car and then load it up with great ease.
Hey, I love that. And you will not find any more beautiful flowers or selection than at the Denver Botanic Gardens.
Yes.
Show what you brought here today.
Yeah, we have these really great, they're called container in a bag gardens. And so if you have a big pot, it's always hard to figure out what colors to go together or like heights to get that right. So this is the bubblegum theme, but it has a wonderful collection of annual plants that are different colors of pink, different heights that'll really make a pot look great. We have a lot of drought tolerant plants, as Colorado doesn't get a lot of rain and also has not the best soil. So these are beautiful ice plants that spread a carpet of bright flowers and the yucca that really require, once you get them established, little care. And then, of course, we always have some fun, wacky herbs. So this is pineapple mint.
Oh, can I smell?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, that's great.
Yes.
I've never smelled that before.
And it's a beautiful color, so I'll add an extra kick to a mojito or a salad. This is a red basil that tastes the same, but just has a different look. And then a hot and spicy sage for something a little fun to throw in.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's really something for
I'm going to have to
every
sneak
need.
that pineapple one. That smells delicious. So, you know, this weekend we are getting prepared for a little bit of rain, maybe on Mother's Day, not too bad. Normally, Denver's a really dry climate.
Exactly.
So what should we figure with plants-wise with this dry climate?
Yeah, if you are going to plant a lot of annuals, just know that they will take a lot more water. And we do have, like I mentioned, a lot of great plants in the Plant Select program that love dry soil, dry weather, clay soil. So once you get them established, they will be good to go and provide lots of color. People might think that if it's a low water plant, that means it's not going to be pretty, but there are a ton of really beautiful flowers that need little care.
And those are just a few of the examples of the lesser known herbs that people can buy at the plant sale. All right, you have an outdoor summer exhibition, art exhibition going on now with a video game theme.
Yes, this year's outdoor show is Mike Whiting. He's a California-based artist, and the show is called Pixelated, and it has 13 sculptures that are created in a very vintage video game graphic. As you can tell, they're 8-bit style, so take you back to early video games, Pac-Man, or even earlier.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, and so it's really fun to have these artificial, minimal shapes set among the beautiful gardens.
I love it. And then, of course, you have the concert series coming up. So who's performing?
Yes, concert series. The first show is June 11 with the Violent Femmes.
Nice.
And then it rounds out in mid-August with Gypsy Kings. There are a few shows that are sold out, but there's still a lot of tickets for Chris Bodie, Mary Chapin Carpenter, really wonderful acts throughout the whole summer.
How do we get tickets?
Tickets are available on the Gardens website. And you can easily purchase there.
Okay, and the Gardens website, of course, you could check it out. Just go to botanicgardens.org, botanicgardens.org. Any other events coming up soon that we need to know about?
Well, we always have a great roster of education programs throughout the summer. So if you get your plants for the spring plant sale and then not sure quite how to make them thrive, you can check out our online calendar for that. We have a lot of programs related to the Mike Whiting Art Exhibition, including an artist talk on June 6th if you want to come and hear perspective from the artist about his inspiration and how we put the show together.
Good. And just one last question. I always tell there's new folks within the 9 News building here, and my advice was don't plant before Mother's Day because that's the rule. You never know if we get a last-minute spring snow.
Exactly.
Are we safe to plant now?
The horticulturists do recommend waiting until this weekend. So hopefully from here on out, fingers crossed, we will be good. But a lot of the perennials are fine. It's usually the annuals that you're recommended to wait longer until now because they're a lot more fragile and the roots don't establish as well.
I have one last question. I bought 3 beautiful hanging baskets. And can you tell me how much water should I pour into each basket? I know it depends on the size, but it's about this big. Do I do a cup? Because I don't want to overwater.
It's kind of the same rule of thumb as if you have a potted plant inside your house or on your patio, just until the soil is moist. So just
so if it's dripping from the bottom, I'm good.
Yes,
Okay.
and then wait until it dries out to water again.
So you don't have to water every day.
It's not an exact science.
All right.
Yeah. If it's in the sun, it'll suck up the water a lot quickly. But if it's in the shade, you should be good for a few days. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Always fun to talk to you. Again, head over to the Denver Botanic Gardens. It's happening this weekend for the spring plant sale. It's on today until 6 p.m. and Saturday, May 12th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's free admission to the gardens and sale. You can also check out Gardens' annual outdoor summer art exhibition featuring pixelated sculpture by Mike Whiting. You can find more information about what's happening at the Botanic Gardens online. Go to botanicgardens.org.